you had mentioned before that, when it comes to like reproving somebody, that you're willing to do it. Now, I'm assuming just based on what you've shared thus far that it's not necessarily like in your go bag. Like it's not necessarily like the first thing that come to your mind to do when you see maybe somebody walking or veering a little bit off course, right? So my
Mhm.
question is, what brings you to the point where you actually do say, hey, you know what? I have to reprove this person in this instance.
I always say when my friends know I'm not one that likes to hear a lot of complaining, especially over and over again about the same thing. Once I hear something maybe two or three times, I'm like, okay, where are we going to move towards a solution? Because this is a lot. So that's what I mean by sometimes I'm like, yo, because I don't like a lot of the same thing over and over because that's insanity. So before I let you go insane talking to me and before I go insane, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about
Right.
a solution so that's the best analogy I can give you of how I go about, my reproof, so to speak, is,
Hmm.
seeing things over and over. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, we got to talk about this because you're doing the most. Okay. And we got to work
Right.
on it.
Right. That's real. That's real, man. Yeah. And I'll admit, it can take a bit much to get to that point. I know for me, just because I think we live in a society where we don't necessarily want to offend people. And if you value your friendships and your relationships with people, then another thing that you don't want to do is jeopardize them, right? You don't want to speak out of turn. You want to be respectful. But I think that there are instances where you do have to, for either the sake of that person's well being or for the sake of the friendship or the relationship that you have, it's definitely time to, step up, say what needs to be said, and, definitely pray beforehand that God will allow that person to hear what you're saying and not take offense to it.